Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? Today's Story Wednesdays. I missed my last Wednesday, so I'm gonna give you an extra story this week. But I don't didn't want to miss the Wednesday. Today I want to talk about my childhood when I was. I'm trying to. I want to make the stories according to past to present. I don't want to be jumping off because I had a lot of cool stories about the army and about the federal government and about the streets and bars and clubs. I had so many jobs, it's unbelievable. But right now, I want to start from my childhood and start developing the stories all the way to now, the stories that I get. Like right now, I just get some crazy stories. Like I'll give you a little one. Like I met this guy, and he told me like, oh, his partner robbed him, and he needed some help, and he's very honest. And I gave him a little money, and then he robbed me. It was all bullshit. And the guy even cried and everything. It was unbelievable what people can do. But that's not a story for today. I wanted to talk about my childhood. So I grew up in a family of to my moms. I am the youngest and I'm the only boy. And to my dad, I'm the middle child, and I have two younger brothers and two older sisters. So my father, he was a very strong figure. He had a very strong character, and he was very tough. So he inserted this fear in my sisters and my brothers, and they let me move away from this sound. So they grew up with this, but I was different. I figured this out not too long ago. The thing is, when I was growing up, when I was already conscious, like, and my dad was already, getting to me, uh, I, but he was already my brothers were already bigger, so he had to uh, be back and forth. So he lost a lot of a power at home. So my sisters didn't live this because they were already big. He already controlled them, mentally. But I was right in the perfect moment, and he didn't have the capability to do it. So because my he left a lot of the punishment to my mom. He was like, "Oh, he did this, so now he cannot eat candy for like a week, or like you gotta whip him or something." So then my mom was like, "Sure, yeah, whatever." And then when he left, she was like, "Nah, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna hate you. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna punish you. That happens to anybody, you know." So so I grew up with this like incredible feeling of like I was in charge. I felt like I was protected. And when you translate to now, I feel like when you grow up with a strong figure like that, that they control you, you see that person in other people. Like you see them in teachers, and you see them in like your boss, or stuff like that, right? So I don't have that. I always felt like I could do anything. Like nobody can, I didn't have the fear. So that helped me cross borders and be fearless. I did things, and I had jobs that a person with a regular conscious, or that fear mongering wouldn't even apply for it, you know? And probably better candidates than me never even applied for these jobs that I got. And they were great. They were amazing jobs. But every time I got it, it just made me feel stronger and more uh, indestructible. But all this comes down to my mom making me feel and shielding me from that oppression from my father. My father, he was a good father, he was a loving man, but he had his character. He had to deal with his own father that fucked him up. So now I love him very much, and he's very sweet and he's very nice. But what I wanted to say is, now that you're going to have your children, or you have children, or you have nephews or nieces, be very careful how you uh, 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 put this and insert this into them. You know, it's better for you to make them feel like it's okay, and make them feel that everything is impossible, like nothing is impossible. Don't make them feel like everything is impossible. So, and now when we translate this story to you, a lot of times you don't get to where you want to get because that person, when you were a child, told you that it was really hard, that it was impossible, and it's just not real. You can just do anything. We can do anything. It's all about, you can think it, you can make it, right? Like Henry Ford said, if you think you can do it, it's you're right. But if you don't think you can do it, you're right as well. So get this into your mind. If you have that figure, if you have this power figure in your mind that is always blocking you from dreaming big, to getting that beautiful car, beautiful house, beautiful whatever it is, even if you want to live in the dump, even if you want to, just ride a motorcycle for years and just survive, or if you want to be a millionaire, it doesn't matter. All I wanted to say is this: do not let anybody make you feel that you can't, that it's impossible. If you get your mind to it, if you put your mind to it, you can make it happen. But most likely, this person that was this power figure in your life inserted something in your mind telling you that you have limits, but you do not have limits. Okay? So I love you, and I am very happy to be here. I'm sorry I missed the last Wednesday, but I will make it up to you this week. And I also missed the long video for Sunday. I have a lot going on right now. I'm jumping into different businesses. I have a new business partner, and I will be showing you these things forward. Very interesting, very nice. And okay, so thank you very much for watching. And I got one more thing. You watching me through a phone. We used to watch the Jetsons freaking 30 years ago. They used to do this. These should let you know that nothing is impossible. Right? Someone thought of this. Someone thought of, hey, I want people to see each other in the camera. And so many people probably told them, like, oh, you're an idiot. Those are fucking cartoons, man. That's not real. And here we are today, 2023. You're watching me and getting my knowledge through a technological device. Okay, so apply this to your life. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.